Welcome to this week's journal. Be prepared for a great show. Roll that intro.
Hey there, I'm your host, Megan Warren.
And I'm your co-host, Evan Wheatley.
And for today's show, we have some great pieces for all of those watching, from a bass player to a blood donor to some foxy dancing legs.
And later on in the show, we have the Jessica Stewart Few playing for us. But first, here's our viral video of the week.
Story of the day, the incredible shoplifting, crisp-munching seagull from Aberdeen.
With all the cunning and guile you can imagine, the Birdman of Aberdeen's pilfered more than 20 bags in the last few weeks, always tangy cheese Doritos.
That was a very talented bird. Now, here's Cody McIntyre with the Blood Banker.
It's Cody McIntyre. Today I'm going to be going to give blood. This is probably about the 10th recorded time I've given blood. I've been doing it since I was 16 years old, so I kind of know how to go about it, and I'm going to be walking you through it.
My name's Beth Fries, and I'm what's called a CDC, which is a Community Development Coordinator. So what I do is I try and recruit groups to come and donate at the clinic. Every time you donate blood, we take your bag of blood and we actually divide it into 3 components: cells, platelets, and plasma. So every time you donate, you can actually help 3 different people. So it's a really good thing to do. In Toronto, we actually use more blood than we collect. So every year we import about 50,000 units of blood from outside of the GTA just to support our demand here.
Just had the needle put into me, and as you can see, my blood is being drained through these little tubes into the little sacks down there. It's got the little mechanisms that sort of pressure it out, I guess. And that's how giving blood works. Nothing to it.
You can actually go on our website at www.blood.ca and you'll see all the requirements that we have. But basically you have to be in good health, so you can't have the flu or a cold that day. You have to feel well. You also have to be at least 17 years of age to donate, at least 110 pounds. If you have tattoos or piercings, you have to wait 6 months before you're eligible to donate.
You get a pin for donating 10 times. Apparently, whenever you reach landmarks, they give you pins. There's 1st, 3rd, 10th, and I don't actually know what happens after that. But pretty proud of this, actually.
Their last thing that they do is they give you this. Now, what this is they leave you with this, and essentially you put this sticker on if your blood is good, and this if you don't think it's good. And that's the final question, and ultimately, it's your choice.
That was some very interesting blood. Now, we all have wanted to do different things in our lives, and Roya Naroya Kia decided that she would give her foxy legs a chance at dancing. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I'm here today with the journal. Ever since I was a kid, I've always been a pretty bad dancer, but today we're going to try to change that with the help of Chuan Chi.
My name's Chuan Chi. I'm the president of Toronto Dance Inc. So that focuses on mostly ballroom. I decided to start dancing when I saw my parents dance. Okay, they've been dancing ever since I was born. So every time we go out somewhere, if there's music on in the dance floor, they would get right out there to dance. So I thought, you know what, I should give dancing a try. So right after I started taking lessons, I gave myself 2 months to see whether I liked it or not. And after the 2 months, I thought this was fantastic. So I've been dancing now for 25 years. And I dance a lot. Even in my second year, one dance teacher says I should teach. So I kept that in the back of my mind. And now I've been teaching for about 13 years. So we're going to be teaching you a foxtrot today. It's a ballroom dance. There's many different ballroom dances: foxtrot, waltz, tango, quick step, Viennese waltz. It's in the ballroom category. Now, the foxtrot, I'm teaching you, there's American style and international style. So I'm teaching you the American style, which is a lot easier.
So I got to the studio and I kind of forgot how to walk.
Leave the other foot where it is. Do not bring it underneath you. Okay? When you bring it underneath you, chances are you'll stand on 2 feet. So this prevents you from standing on 2 feet. Let that front toe go off. Okay? So let's walk backwards. You'll notice point the toe. Yep. Okay, now walk forwards, just extend your foot, the heel will touch first, okay? 1, 2, side, together, 1, 2, side.
Things started to make sense until...
2, side, okay.
I'm coming.
So, there's your first mistake, okay? What happened was that you went forward and then side and then back and then side together, no problems. The next time you went that way, you actually used your left foot. 1, 2, side, together. So this one comes down straight, the other one's bent. 1, 2, side. Aha!
It's impossible.
Quick, slow, slow, quick, quick, slow, slow, quick, quick. All right. Hey.
Look at me.
Yes.
Sort of dancing.
Sort of dancing-ish, yes. There is a bone right here, flat bone. That's where he has to put it. Okay? Slow, slow, side together. Slow, slow, side together. Slow, side together. Slow, slow, side together.
So I'm no professional, but I can still have fun.
Those indeed were some foxy legs. Now all of you photographers out there, we have Joseph LeMadrid with some nice snapshots. Say cheese.
Hi, I'm Joseph LeMadrid for The Journal, here at DJ Dinamita Studios in Toronto, Ontario. I'm here to take behind the scenes of one of today's most promising professions, photography.
Hi, this is DJ Dinamita. This is my studio here. I started with photography without knowing that I can be a photographer, but there were, as I say, Fanny Samaniego, Daniela Estrada, and a few other girls that they told me that I'm good at it, so to get into photography. And obviously I started as a hobby, but right now it created as a business, so my second business right now is photography. Today I've been working with Mariana Recibo, beautiful girl. She brought me a beautiful white dress. We had some fun and we have some amazing shots.
Hi, my name is Marian Decevo. I'm at DJ Dinamita studio right now. I've been a model for roughly 2 years now, and I was a contestant on Miss Universe Canada, which I placed top 40, and this opened my doors to the modeling world. And I've worked with many photographers from there on out. And my favorite thing about modeling is just being the center of attention. It's for those seconds having the light on you. And if you like being the center of attention, you'll like modeling.
Well, my first camera, I started with a Canon 40D, and then I switched to a different camera. It was also a Canon, and then I went to 5D. 5D I stayed for about 3 to 4 years, I believe. I specialize in fashion, glamour photography, although I'm doing a little bit of weddings right now.
The first time I ever did a photo shoot, I was really nervous and I actually couldn't stop shaking because of my nerves. So I wouldn't say that it came out the best, but from there on out I learned how to model, how to pose my body, make facial features. I actually wanted to start modeling because a lot of models out there, they're very tall and very thin, and I'm not very tall or very thin. And I just wanted to show that it's diversity that makes the model and not just having the same image constantly being portrayed.
Photography's been around for over a century, and with a photographer, there's someone to pose. For the Journal, I'm Joseph Madrid, and that was your insight into the world of photography and modeling. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Very nice shots, Joe.
Indeed. Our next documentary features Ray Joseph in his interview with The Baseline. Let's see how that went.
My name is Joanne Cito. I'm 18 years old. I play the bass. I like the bass because it makes me feel like at ease. When you listen to music with a lot of heavy bass in it, you feel it inside you. Like you feel it, you actually feel the bass tremble inside you. If you listen to, let's say, like a jazz orchestra without the bass player, it'll sound completely different. You might not know because, you know, jazz orchestras always have a bass player, but a band consists of the bassist, the drummer, the guitar, and the singer most of the time. And you take the bass out, and it's like as if the band, in a way, never existed because you don't feel the music inside you. You just hear it through your ears, of course. And that's pretty much why I like bass, just because it's a soul instrument. It's what you are, it makes you feel you're there. It's deep, it's moving.
After a quick conversation with Joanne Cito, we decided to try and learn some new things on the bass guitar.
Have you ever played bass?
Yeah. Well, like for past 2 weeks, right?
Oh, it's nice. Holy crap, that's really nice. It's a wood finish. Hit each note one at a time and go down and then move over and go back up, go back down, go back up, and go all the way to the end.
Because of my drumming background, I thought the rhythm section would be not too bad. Turns out melody is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Not bad. Okay, see, that's good, because what you're doing now is you're using your fingertips and you're stretching your hands more. Awesome. Okay. So do you want to learn jazz chord?
Yeah,
like
sure.
a random doom 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 doom.
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
that's really easy. Here. So first finger,
Yep.
finger on your A.
Okay.
Pretty good. Awesome.
Yeah.
Not bad. Okay. So first, open, third, open. First, open, third, open. Awesome. And first. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you basically go backwards from that. So.
So it's
So open. Or
first.
First.
Open.
Open, back, open on the D.
So when after this we go back to open on D, then.
In the end, I learned something new, and that makes the whole experience worthwhile with this soulful, soulful instrument.
Good work, Ray, on attempting to play the bass. Now, let me ask you, Evan, have you ever been scared before?
Only of my mom.
Okay, well, be prepared to get really scared as Patrick Samaniego visits Old Finch, which is said to be haunted. Ooh. Thank you.
Hi, you guys are watching The Journal, and on today's show, me, Joyce, and Evan are at Old Finch. There are rumors that many areas here are haunted, but most famously this bridge, where apparently a girl was murdered long ago.
My mic?
We will investigate around the area, and more specifically, that bridge. Apparently, a girl was murdered here long ago, on her birthday. Rumors have it that if you sing happy birthday at night, she will either cry or sing with you also. Tonight, we're going to try that out.
Okay, so I swear I saw like a shadow just like run past the car when we got in.
How sure are you? Are you just making that up?
No, I was looking down at the camera. I don't know if it was like a shadow, like it was just from me or something. But like I saw something like run across the car.
Okay, that's
We just came from the graveyard, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man.
Did you walk in it?
We walked on so many graves.
So, in a few minutes, we're headed back to Old Finch, and we're going to sing happy birthday to her. Hopefully she'll show up.
Are you serious?
Look, I'm fucking in blood.
No, that's fucked up.
Randomly, yo. I was thinking about that birthday girl.
You're fucking lying to me. Stop it.
Yeah. Can you see the blood?
Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you?
It came out of my throat. Blood never comes out of my throat. Holy shit, motherfucker!
What did you do this to you?
No, we'll just leave this in the car.
You guys wanted this.
So right now, we're here at the bridge. We don't want to go too close because it's pitch dark. So if the rumors are true, then the girl will start to scream or sing happy birthday along with us. Alright?
What? What's wrong? What?
Magic.
Why?
Because you made us go, and then you started bleeding, and that was kind of like up.
That's
I
old.
swear you staged this.
I staged it?
I almost feel like you staged it.
I staged
Like you
it.
slipped like something into your mouth.
Feel like, you know when you're like drunk, but then when you recover, it's just like the hangover. I don't want to be picking my nose.
You guys want to go?
Where are we going now?
Going to
Sweet, let's go.
It was pretty scary to be down there, and Patrick kept on crying, saying how he wanted to go home.
I found it kind of creepy that he started bleeding for no reason. Some things just can't be explained in this world.
Very true. Part of the 7 wonders of the world. Some other wonders which are pretty amazing is in art. Mahmoud Moral went to Quick Draw, which was an amazing art show. Let's see how that went.
Quick Draw. This is the event that recognizes the true value of art in our society. This is the competition that understands the underlying principles of our culture. This is the fundraiser that cuts through the baffle gab. It cuts through the fog of good taste. It cuts through the opium. Like that one? How about this? The opium of talent. Oh! Here's how this goes, ladies and gentlemen, for all of those that are a little bit unclear as to what's about to happen. 2 teams, 1 model, 5 minutes. No more, no less. Okay, team, I don't give a damn. Are you ready? Can I hear you say yeah?
Yeah! Legs.
Okay, team, Lollipop,
Legs.
Pop, Gill, are you ready? All right, Kayla, will you ring the bell when you're ready? Everybody with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Here we go. Scott's taking his hat off. He still has his boots on. Check those chains out. Agnes is hard in there. She's working with green. Oh my God, green Conte. I've never seen such a thing.
Why quick draw? A lot of reasons. The first reason is that we use it as a fundraiser. We try to do an event every year for fine arts because our students each year, first years and second years, each have an exhibition at a professional venue, a gallery, outside of the college, and our budgets don't allow for things like invites, opening costs, so we're looking to generate revenues to help pay for that. So we're always looking for something to do that brings us in a little bit of extra coin to help cover those costs. And beyond that, something that first of all engages my students, our fine arts students, in something that's fun and gets them going, and as much as possible use it as an outreach event to draw in students from other programs in the college, people from outside the program entirely.
Diane has abandoned Conte. She's going for blood with a marker. She's taking no prisoners.
We do all kinds of wacko things in my class, but never a competitive team drawing event. And then when you get down to it, you think about quick drawing. It's got to be quick. Well, quick draw, and the whole cowboy thing comes up, and it's like a showdown.
How much have you got, Ashley? $20. Remember, this is for all the marbles, ladies and gentlemen. We got $20. $20 over here. 21, 21, 21, 21, 50, 21, 20, $25. We have 21 over here. 26, 26. $45 over on this side. Can the Lollipop kids come back from this devastating volley blow?
I'm part of the team Bouncing Betties. We like to bounce, and we are all called Betty. I have Sue Bracken, which is David's partner, and Diane, and she's the second-year student in Fine Arts, and myself, Melissa, and I'm first-year student. Yeah, we're using Conte with us, different colors. Yeah, purple's my favorite. We're always going to add purple into our drawings.
And the Betties, wait a second. Scott, there's a giant purple pig horse thing about to kiss you on the nose.
Making art is playtime. It's fun. And when it stops being fun for me, I'll get out of it and I'll start to do something else. So it's like a play box or a sandbox for adults. You go in there and you stretch yourself, you exercise your imagination. It's okay to laugh. It's important, I think, to still feel the joy in what you do, because when the joy dries up, it becomes a very mechanical thing and the creative spark dies. And so for me, something like quick draw, except for the fact that I was being the announcer through it, I would have laughed through the whole thing. It was fun, and I saw my students laughing too. And so for me, that whole association of fun, laughter, positive energy with making art is critical, and hopefully they can continue that. Some spark of that will continue with them through their creative career.
Thank you very much. Thank you one and all. The Fine Arts program at Centennial College thanks you. Party on.
That was some pretty awesome art, but there are different types of art forms out there, and one of them is music. Brad Robertson interviewed a musician with amazing talent from Pickering. Take it away, Brad.
I'm gonna go down, gonna give me a mojo hand. I'm gonna go down, gonna give me a mojo hand. All the women, they all gather round, they wanna see might go down and then I'll give me and hold your hand.
My name is Tom Dunbar, and I'm a student, but I like to consider myself a musician. Yeah, that's my passion, doing music. I started doing the undrummer about, I was in grade 12, in the summer of grade 12. So that was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago maybe. Most of my songs are inspired by something that's happened in my life regarding women, or yeah, mostly women. They all root out of that. So problems in my love life. I like to write about love in all aspects of it. Yeah, recently it's been the dark side, I think.
Tom's music, it's very soulful music. We've been recording together for about 7 years now, so hopefully we've gotten a little bit better.
I'm really fascinated with the idea of being like a hip-hop artist, but like, what is a hip-hop artist? I want to be a hip-hop artist. Like, I think that'd be amazing. But what is the traditional view? That song is like, it's sort of a complete different side of me. That's like what I'm preaching is so, it's so blown up, and like it's sort of like this cocky side that I like want to be, but like you have to censor yourself sometimes.
Yo, I'm the phantom of the West Shore streets. When they hear me and learn that I also make a beat, you get earthquake feet and you shut your mouth. I'm on the prowl now. I'm expanding into models now.
Tom said that music isn't art unless it's kind of new, innovative, not the same thing recycled. Say I'm playing a bass line, I'll just play the first thing that comes to my head, which will be something that I've heard before. I guess I'm just pulling from something that I like, a song that I like, without realizing it. And Tom will say, no, you can't do that, that's too easy. You have to play something that is new, and it has to be art, kind of thing. So the undrummer, it's just new kind of music, but it pulls from a lot of previous work that, Tom's influenced by.
I think one of the most important things for writing music is to write what you know. Don't write about what you don't know, because people won't believe you. You have to write what you know, and you have to be trying to say something to people that you know about. You have to believe in what you're saying and know about what you're saying, and people will connect to that. They'll pick up on that, and that's what I think.
I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna give you and hold your hand. All the women, they all gather round. They wanna see all the love I found. I might go down and then I'll give you and hold your hand.
And now for our musical guest, the Jessica Stewart Few.
always read her most favorite song. All the worries gone away. Somewhere, somehow, it's still inside. Learn to tap her creative mind. She will write epic lines, knowing that weakness is strength too sometimes. Minds can go away. In the end, there is always a way.
And that was the Jessica Stewart Few. We'd like to give them a special thanks for joining us today. I'm Evan Wheatley.
And I'm Megan Warren, and this has been The Journal. Thanks for watching. Can you guys play another song for us, please?
We would love to.
Thank you. Take it away.
1, 2, 3, 4.